Okay, Mr. Phobes here. I'm going to show you how we're going to do the illusional space project of these two. So this is my equivalent space, and the requirement is you have to take one of the shapes and then you're going to repeat it, 7 to 9 times. 7 is pretty good because then you get a good definition of value change, all right? And we're going to create this through the use of scale, overlap, value change to create atmospheric perspective. All right. Uh, okay, so let's do this. So what we want to do is we're going to go File, New, and you're going to create a document that's 8 by 10. And you're going to create actually 4 of these because the requirement is you have to have a minimum of 3. You're only going to print out 1, but you need 3 for your journal. And then go to More Settings, and let's put them about 2 inches apart. And then I'm not going to create it because I already have it. Okay. So let me go to this document now. All right. So I want to make sure that I've got my color guide, layers, and swatches open. All right. Make sure in Essentials Classic. And then, so here we go. What I'm going to do, I mean, I suppose you could use white, but if you think about it, next to your equivocal space, it's just going to be too bright. So what I would do is let's make let's make the background super light. So you can choose either this way or you can use the grayscale ramp. I'm going to make it really light for the background. I'm going to go to the rectangle tool. Okay, and then I'm going to lock this layer, and then I'm going to do new layer. So the background is locked, and now I'm going to bring everything in on this layer. So I'm going to bring the little kitty in. Got to make sure I'm on the right layer. Then go File, Place, and then I've got this PNG file that I made myself by shooting a photo of the cat and then filling it in with the black. But I'm going to image trace it, and then I'm going to expand it. And what I would suggest we do, let's start at the back and work our way forward, and then that way everything naturally overlaps. So I wouldn't worry about the scale just yet. I mean the values just yet. Let's just work with scale. So I'm going to copy that using the Option key. I'm going to scale her up a little bit. I'm going to copy her again. I'm going to scale her up. Okay. Now, just to create a little variety, I want to bring in another little kitty walking. So I've got that. So I'm going to go File, Place, and there's the other little kitty. And so again, I'm going to image trace silhouette. I'm going to expand, and then I'm going to change the value of this cat so you can see it comes in on top, right? But I need it behind. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go Object, Arrange, and I'm going to go I can go send back, all right? And it sends it back 1, but it's still on top of, oh, it looks like he's on top of there. So it doesn't matter as long as I've got the overlap, right? So I might need to change his scale a little bit. Um, I just wanted to do that to just give a little bit of variety. I'm going to copy this again. And maybe what I'm going to do is flip her around, reflect, okay, scale her up. And I also want open form composition, so I've got to have some of these cats going off the page a little bit. So I may need to, so let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more. One more. I'm going to flip her around. And then scale, I'm going to scale her way up. So she really looks like she's watching the whole thing here. All right, and then this is where I'd make my value changes. So I'm going to keep the highest contrast in the front. I think I'm going to go 2 over to give myself a little bit more room here. So actually I probably shouldn't have gone that dark. Let me go like this, like this. That's good. And then if I hit this one, it's going to be too light, right? So what I might want to do is use there we go. And then I could play around with moving these little kitties around. All right, so that's not bad. Maybe this is a little bit better. So that's it. So what I would do to save it again, I would save, as you're working, save everything as an Illustrator file. And then to print this out, we're going to go File, Save As. We're going to go File, Save As, and we're going to do Adobe PDF. And I'm going to do range. I'm going to do 1, and then I'm going to call it kitty, and save to the desktop. Save PDF, and let's see what it looks like. There you go. That's all there is to it. So see you in class.